to my knowledge, this young man has not missed an MLK Day since it started.
Thank you.
So keep that in mind. Okay?
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing on this wonderful morning and celebration? Just so excited to be here with everybody today. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Twyla, who brings us all together and makes sure that today is just the first day of what we're going to do the rest of the year to make sure that we make a better community for everyone, particularly the African American community. First, I want to say greetings from Joanne McFall, who's our market president, who is all over the place right now. But for today, I just want to thank her because she's the reason we have this beautiful space, and we're just so lucky to be here with all of our partners and friends today. So thank you. Other thing I want to mention is that we are doing blood pressure screenings and glucose out on that beautiful mobile wellness unit. And I real quick want to ask Elizabeth to come up front, our administrator here at the center, just to tell you about a few things that we have going on here.
Thank you, Meg. So, thank you so very much for coming out. And don't be a stranger. We do so many things here at the Wellness Center that it's just crazy. One of the things that we do is food produce giveaway every first Thursday of the month. We also do painting for the health of it every first Friday of the month. And some of you may or may not have been here, but we have a good time. We also do screenings on specific dates for our members in the community. We have Uplift Solutions, who I'm telling you, this guy is phenomenal. He gathers all the men. It's a reentry program for a lot of men that are being released from prisons. And so he's going to be running something called Food for Thought, men only. And then other things that we do, we have a wardrobe here at the Wellness Center, which is located right there, almost in the corner. And we get lots of donations from various people who would like to donate career wardrobe. And they are also located in Lansdowne and also in Philadelphia. But here at our Wellness Center, Meg has made it so that all of the clothing that are donated are actually, you do not have to pay for that. You can come in or you can tell anybody about the wardrobe who's looking for a shirt, tie, or some jeans, or a suit, or going out to look for a job. So certainly the wardrobe has been with us for quite some time. Now, one of the other things that we're also proud of is the fact that we have Zumba and yoga. So Zumba, if you all are interested, it's on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7:30. And then we have yoga and Zumba on Saturdays. So the yoga starts at 9:30, and then Zumba starts at 10:30. And so what we have is a menu of all the things that we do, so that I don't hold you long with it. But these are some of the things that we do here at the Wellness Center, along with certain programs that we provide. And anybody who would like to hold some sort of an event here, you can give me a call or give me an email, and we can do that. So now, we also, as Meg said, have the mobile unit that just came out this year. And we have our ribbon cutting in the spring. And this mobile unit goes from place to place. It comes to the people. Instead of folks having to just come here, we go out to all the communities. So if you have any questions or would like to hold an event here, certainly see me
old that is. But you see Will, right? And I would like to give him the mic in just a minute. But the other day I was doing whatever it was I was doing that day, and I happened to run into a childhood friend, Barbara. Barbara said, Will, yeah, I know Will. Will used to leave Temple from teaching and come down here and do such and such and such and such, and you know I don't remember because I'm old and I'm tired. But I can put in a shameless plug here, because if you go to yescenterchester.org and click on Women Changemakers and go to Barbara Muhammad. We just updated it yesterday, Chris, and Barbara's little segment in dedication to Will is there. So again, this is how I'm able to continue to connect all of my different worlds. And with that, I'll let Will.
I go way back. I was in that march on Washington, which ended with a certain young preacher living in I have a dream street. And, I'm imagining that Dr. King came in the door right in that speech in Washington for the Lincoln Memorial was a call to action for jobs and freedom. And we know that much of it was directed to other people of color. So Dr. King walks in, and what kind of a presentation would he give us? He wouldn't be reflecting on the past. He'd be calling us to action. And the issues that we're dealing with, we can call them racism, but it takes many shapes and sizes. And for those of us who live right here in Chester, it can be everybody saying that trash to Chester to get incinerated and pollute our air, our environment for our children. It can be funding of education. We need a lot more of that. It can be abuses in the criminal justice system. And particularly in 2024, there is a critical set of elections coming up this year. So I say, thank you, Dr. King. We get into action. That's my message today.
And what Will didn't include was something about Senator Wofford proposing today, and he was. He proposed it, and then Chester and Philadelphia picked it up. So we have to collect and gather and know our history. I'm laughing because I'm leaning on this young person's back as they're signing in, and they just turn and say, "Hey, Punky," which is the family nickname they have for me. And here is my niece, who's in the enchantment room, and okay? And do you see anything in particular in there that you don't normally see everywhere? If you don't get it, it's all about the chocolate Santas, okay? And I collect them. And I hide them because now my sister's fussing at me, don't you bring another one in. So I just hide them and kind of keep going. All right. That was my niece, who spent most of yesterday with me. And I look up, and this young lady is staring at me. And I'm like, oh, she looks familiar. And she puts her hand on her hip. I say, uh-oh, that's family. So that just happens to be my built into some of the things that we do so that we have an accountability that's just there. And that's how we have to begin to operate. And I see some of you shaking your heads, so good. Okay. So, a couple of announcements then. I have a sign-up sheet for if you would like to join the committee. We had the opportunity this year to have shirts donated. And because of a snafu, the original shirts that we normally just get out of Philadelphia didn't come through. So, because of CMP Radio and JP and Pennsylvania Humanities, we got free shirts. Okay? And because they were free, we always share. So anyone who signed on to volunteer and work this day, your name is represented on that shirt. That's why it can't just be given away. It has to be earned. Okay? So if you'd like to sign up for the Chester Commemorative Committee for MLK, your number, I'll let you know, it's available. We've also been able to partner with Calvary Baptist Church and Crozier Library. And they are a part of our riding tour. So if you want to go on a tour of the city and see portions of Calvary, see Green Lawn, see the library, which has a special walking tour, get on the bus. Get on the bus. And that sheet is around. Now, if I forget your organization, let's say Miss T, because I'm claiming it, old and tired. All right, so we're going to start over here. Are the two Girl Scout troops here? Is it one here or two here? Both are here? Okay, can you give me your troop name, please? Then your number? Okay, from Darby, okay? So let's give them a hand. Welcome our Girl Scouts. Okay. So, we have to show by example how we do this. It's something that Phi Delta Kappa has to do on MLK Day every year. And it's called a readathon. So, we are challenging everyone in here to participate in the readathon. We have our book room set up. See it up there in the corner? Okay? So that's one activity. We have that scavenger hunt, and most people already have their secret letter. So you now have to visit some of these places to find out. I do documentaries. When they stole my pipes out of my Yes Center, which is the old girls' Y, I had no heat and I had no water. So I'm like, okay, let's keep going. So I started doing documentaries on Chester and its history, one of which was Miss Ruth Bell Bennett. Now, if somebody can go in the room here where my sister is and just ask her for the paper towel roll. And I have to tell you a couple of these things so you understand and you begin to value differently. I was invited to Media NAACP's honorary banquet a couple weeks back. And they're coming up on 99 years. They started looking into their history. Thank you. I have a lot of crazy friends who buy into my habits. And they started looking for their history. And guess where they found it? My girlfriend, Cynthia Jenner, who's president of the NAACP in media, went to one of the oldest families and said, we're looking for our history. And the lady said, oh, here. Their original charter was in a paper towel holder. Oh, and here's something else. And it was a program booklet dating back to 1923, where the guest speaker was, drum roll, Miss Ruth L. Wow. Okay? So when these things continue to happen, Miss Ruth L. Bennett. My second documentary was on the Old Girl's Wife. My third documentary was on a cemetery. Abandoned, orphaned, straight up Ingle Street. That's how I met my massage therapist. And she will be here. All right, you want to tell us just a little bit?
Hello, good morning, everybody. I'm very, very happy to be here. This is my first time participating, and I just want to let you know that I am a licensed and certified massage therapist, and I'll be doing chair massages in this room today, and it's free to everybody. And I'll be doing about maybe 5 or 10 minutes. You just let me know. But I just want to let you know that that's part of my community service here in Chester, and in the Chester area. And okay, thank you.
Miss Bertha did a documentary too, and her documentary is on.
I'm a member of Mount Zion AME Church in Devon, Pennsylvania. That's in a different township. And we did a video, a little 10-minute video on the history of the church, which was part of a program that I met Twyla with called Precious Places. It's documentaries on neighborhoods, and there's a whole long story behind it, but we were able to do that, and one of the real benefits of being part of that program is that these documentaries are aired on WHYY, PBS TV station. And one of the great things I didn't get a chance to tell you is that once these videos are aired, ours was, it's called the Cornerstone Mount Zion AME Church, Devon. Once the videos are aired, ordinarily, you have access to the WHYY video for 30 days. I don't want to say that I made the difference, but I called WHYY, and I said, is there anything you can do to expand the expiration date? Those videos are now, and they were aired in November. Those videos are now available until the end of February.
And with that, Chris Rogers, please raise your hand. See, I told you, these things have to be connected. Chris is brilliant beyond words. And Chris was so brilliant that in 11th grade, he just happened to kind of tell his teacher, "You taught us that already." I'm like, "But Chris, you can't say it out loud and in front of all the kids, because then they're going to disrespect her." So he got put out. So he came to me, and that's kind of how Chris and I got started. Chris, what are the initials behind your name now?
Oh, I'm PhD. I'm sorry.
From where?
If you want me to do the whole thing, I recently graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. I graduated with distinction, which means that my dissertation about Black storytelling will be accepted as one of the best dissertations of the year.
Do you see why we have to know our history? And so when you look at that Yes-centered documentary, you'll see a familiar face. You'll hear a familiar voice. It's Chris. And then in that same year, Chris was doing something with the Paul Robeson House.
I used to run the Paul Robeson House Museum. Paul Robeson spent the last 10 years of his life in West Philadelphia. We were able to really build up that organization. We even published a book about it. And I got a little presentation in the back I can talk about.
So that introduces one of the speakers today. Okay? Miss Norma, can you raise your hand, please, and stand up? This is one of my pink and green sisters. And Miss Norma hails from the Pittsburgh vicinity, I think it's Uniontown. And Miss Norma and I have quite a bit in common, aside from going to Penn State and graduating from there. She started a podcast. She has a Black History Museum. Her church over in Uniontown has a section. And what else is it about that church, Miss Norma, that I couldn't remember? who's with us every year, and hers is Parenting with a Purpose. Miss Donna, just raise your hand because I need to cut this off. And as you can see, we have different people, different organizations from around Chester City. So you have to now make it your business to go to as many of them as you can and just talk and learn and find out more. There's a timeline that's been donated in part by the Sonship Historical Society. There's also documentation on Yard 4, which is the black part of Sonship. So it's all this information that we need to know. And everybody is pretty well represented here. I just need everybody to get as much as possible out of this day. Can I get an amen? All right. So we're welcoming the Girl Scouts. We're going to ask them to participate in a variety of ways. We're going to ask old and young to participate because we have a craft room and we have several unique ideas that you can take home, like making cake. So again, we just want you to enjoy the day. Right now, the continental breakfast is still up. The soul food lunch is going to start around noon, and it's chicken, fried and baked, fish, fried and baked, I think macaroni and cheese, and I think some string beans. What's that sound? All right. So we welcome you because, again, that was a part of that donation, and we're just sharing. So I'm Miss T. I thank you for coming. If I can help or whatever, enjoy. Go and try to find the numbers. Try to find that secret code. And when you find that secret code, you get your T-shirt. And if you come close, you're probably going to get your T-shirt anyway. But we got to make it look like we tried. Yes, ma'am. How do you get a number? You don't. You just go and talk to the different people, and they'll give you their particular code. But they're sworn to secrecy, so they can't tell you ahead of time. We can just give you some paper, because once you see what the code is, you'll just smile. All right. Can I answer any other questions before we, Chris?
I was going to say workshops beginning in the back.
Okay, the workshop is beginning with Chris in the back in about 3 minutes. In the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable. Inspirational journals, National Sorority of Phi Delta Kappa, NAACP, Chester Historical Preservation Group, Delaware County Historical Society, Circle, Representative Kazine's office, Making a Change Group, Health Educated, Genetech, Love Letters, COVID vaccines are here. What else? COVID, flu, and RSV. And then the wellness bus is also outside, so that is available. And then sign up for the tour and sign up because Miss T is old and tired. Love you. Thanks. Thank you, Karen. And see, another classmate, and she's here representing Parkham College. So it's just any number of opportunities available. So if we can, and lastly, which is one of my things, we are recording elder stories. So if you would like to record and have your story recorded, please just let someone know. All right? Thank you. Yes.
So, my name is Jean-Pierre Bryce, CMPRadio.net, PA Humanities, Chester Meeting, right? We're in the back right here. Quan Knox is recording stories. We have prompts for everyone if you can answer one question or two if you would like, or if you want to give your story, I would appreciate that, right? Today is Martin Luther King Day. Right? Let's be nice to each other. Let's give love to each other. Let's give service to each other. Let's continue to uplift each other, right? I'm proud of everyone that's in this room right now, so let's continue to do that. All right? All right, we're done. CMPradio.net. You already know, man. It's the station. We are live from the Wellness Center over here on 9th Street. Come on, Chris, sit down with me, man. Let's
You know I gotta do this workshop.
What workshop? Let's talk about the workshop that you're doing. Give me 5 minutes. Can I get 5 minutes?
No, I gotta start.
All right, okay, all right. Don't nobody never had no time for me, man. Anyway, man, you already know, man. It's your boy Uncle P. We are live at the Wellness Center. We are talking to whoever wants to talk, right? But before we start that, I want to talk about what Martin Luther King means to me. Never got a chance to see him in my life, never got a chance to hear him live in my life, but the words that he spoke with, the words, the conviction that he spoke with, the words that he used, the style, I try to follow that. A lot of people say he was passive aggressive. How could a passive-aggressive man accomplish everything that he accomplished? And he didn't do it by himself. And I understand that you can't do anything spectacular by yourself. You need people. You need people to buy in. You need people to believe in your words. You need people to understand what you want. Martin Luther King was shot dead. He didn't die of a heart attack. He didn't die of stress. He didn't kill himself. He was shot. That's a violent death. Typically, people who are passive-aggressive, who are not as aggressive as they say he was, are not killed or don't die that way. And the way that he died, it just shows you what we were about to accomplish. It shows you how far back we are as people, that we don't acknowledge the things that we should acknowledge, and we pay too much attention to the things we shouldn't pay attention to. So I am super proud today to be doing this. There are many other events going on in the city. Shout out to Widener, the Cat Center, Delaware County, for everything that they're doing, but also the time and the energy that was put into coordinating these events. Shout out to Miss Twyla. Shout out to Brittany Hales. Shout out to Making a Change Group. Shout out to Circle, right? Circle. This radio station was created to talk about the social justice, the social injustice, the mistreatment, the abandonment. It was created to give a light to everyone, not just one person, not just one thing, not just one situation, everything. You're talking about environmental justice, Circle handles that, but I'm here to help them. Miss Twyla and everything that she's doing with her museum and the Yes Center, collecting stories, I'm here to help that. PA Humanities, which is a sponsor of today, I also work for them. I'm here to help that. So there is nothing that we can't do together, but there's so much that we can't do by ourselves. I'm not a person that wants all the attention. I'm not a person that needs all the light, but I do know that we need to come together. I do know that we need to stop playing. Chester could be a great city. Chester is a great city. Chester could get greater. Chester could be a greater city than it is right now currently. Because honestly, it's not that many people that are into the violence. See, once you get those people to sit down, once you get those people to stop doing what they're doing, then all the positivity comes out. Then the hope comes out. Then the desire to want more comes out. Then the dreams come out. This is what we're doing. CMPradio.net. This is what we're doing. Circle. This is what we're doing. The Yes Center. Trying to allow people's dreams to come true. However that works. It is important. So, I am deeply moved by Martin Luther King, inspired by Martin Luther King. And I want everyone to know that this just isn't one day. Every day, 365 days, right? Since I changed, like, and I never cared about none of this stuff. This stuff never made any sense to me. It was never valuable. I couldn't value it because it didn't make money. See, running the streets and playing in the streets, that made me money. So that's what I valued. But then I had to realize what I was doing to my people, how the news wasn't getting produced correctly, how they weren't talking about the city of Chester in the light that I believe the city of Chester deserves, right? So I can and I will continue to be who I am, and I won't change that, right? I can't change that. So we'll get some people over here to interview, and we'll talk to who we have to talk to. But if you don't learn anything from today, if you don't understand anything from today, take away the fact that we need us. It's right here on the back of my head, right? Like, I don't feel as though, this isn't something that I came up with. My father taught me this very young. He said, you see how you're struggling? I was taking out the trash or doing something. And he said, you see how you're struggling right now? See how you're sweating right now? Watch this. And he called a couple of my friends over. He said, help him do this. And we got it done quicker. And he said, understanding that you can't do something by yourself is the definition of a man. Understanding that you need help from the people around you is the definition of a man. Lending help, giving help is the definition of a man. So a man's definition is just to be helpful. Helpful to himself, helpful to his community, helpful to his family. Helpful. Not to be aggressive, not to run around and destroy everything and tear everything down and scare everybody, but to be helpful, to uplift his community. I didn't know how important those words were until I was looking for help. So, the teachings of our elders, the things that we choose not to hear, or we want not to hear, those are the things that come to us and really give us energy. I am a man who is so proud of what I do. I am a man who is so proud of what I can and will continue to do. And I'm a man that's so proud of my community. So, CMP Radio, Ms. Zulene.
That's how we doing things.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Grab that microphone, bring it close to you.
Hey.
How you doing, Ms. Zulene?
Hey, I'm good. Life is great.
Life is great.
Life is great.
No complaints.
Well, I can complain, but not today.
No, there's no need in complaining.
Save that for another day.
There's no need in complaining.
Sometimes complaining, it allows you to vent, okay? And once you vent, you can start seeing things clearly.
So you have to vent to see things clearly?
No, you don't have to, but sometimes it's necessary, son.
Right.
It's okay.
I
Just like
understand that.
crying. It's okay
Right.
to cry.
Yeah, I was over here about to cry. I was getting a little choked up. Because I'm
That's
thinking
all right.
about everything that Martin Luther King meant to us
Yes.
as a people.
Yes.
And I was asking the question, why? Why have his teachings they seem to be so far away from us, but they mean so much to everything that we have today?
Absolutely. You know, yesterday I was honored at the Martin Luther King event, and you know, part of my talk was that he lived so we could be. He suffered so we will have a certain level of comfort.
Yes.
He had a vision, and it's up to us to realize his dream. You know, there are things that happen in life. You know, some people are just meant to advance the ball a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And collectively, we pass the baton and keep us moving forward. And I think for me, the disconnect came, after the 60s and 70s, that we as a community, we as a people, thought we had arrived.
Yep.
And we got into the individualism that was forced down our throats.
Yep.
And we readily accepted it.
We definitely did.
And now it's no longer about community.
No, none.
It's about me.
But it's all about me.
I don't care about nobody but
else.
me and mine.
Yep.
And like I said yesterday, for the people in Delaware County, that's one of the most wealthiest counties in Pennsylvania. If I'm here and my neighbor here is starving, and my neighbor here is starving, then what good am I?
No good.
What good am I?
No good.
So collectively, we have to support each other.
Yes, we do.
Like I told them yesterday, and you can turn it into individual lives.
Right.
We don't live in a vacuum alone.
Okay.
Collectively together, we can do some things, But you
Amen.
have to get off of your individualism.
You do.
And, my city is doing great. Well, if the other city is not doing great,
Then how great is your city?
okay, you're only as great as your weakest link.
Unless you're capitalizing off the fact that they're...
Exactly.
Right.
And I
So
brought
then
that
you
up
have
too.
to ask that question,
I brought
right?
that up too.
How are you benefiting
So how
from
did
this?
you benefit all of the wealth in Delaware
Ooh.
County? All of it.
Ooh.
All of it.
Started right here in Chester.
All of it. All of it in
Right,
Pennsylvania
right.
started right here in this community. And like I told them yesterday, we are not the bastard child of Delaware
No, we're
County.
not. No, we are not.
We are not. You built your wealth off of Chester,
Right.
and you continue to build your wealth
Yes, you do.
off of our health rates, our poverty rates, and the crime statistics in Chester. You use those facts
Ooh.
and go and get money.
Right, more money.
More money.
More money.
More money for your wealthy county.
Right, and then you sprinkle it on top of us.
And you go out and you build up other communities that don't need that type of assistance. Okay? Turn that money back around.
That's what you told him yesterday?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I wish I was there.
All of them was there. The senators, the
Right.
representatives, of
Okay.
all of them.
All right.
I told them, I said that.
They said the governor gonna be over the cats in that room.
Like I said, put some respect on our name.
Absolutely.
We are not people that don't desire anything other than anybody else. Stop, we as a community have got to stop magnifying the weirdo shit.
Yes, we do.
The stuff, the bad behaviors.
Yes, we do.
Let's stop, I don't want to talk about it because I don't care about it. I know another side of who we are.
Yes.
I know the JPs. I know the good
Right,
men in my
right,
community.
right.
I don't care what you think about
Right,
them.
right,
I see them. They
right.
show up.
They show up.
They are present.
Every day.
They are trying to make a difference
Right.
in the lives of other young men
Yes.
and women.
Yes.
And we have to open ourselves up to it.
Right.
When my mother marched,
Mm-hmm.
and she marched in Chester. My mother they didn't really fit in a category because they were half indigenous Indian
Right.
and half Mexican.
Right.
But when they saw, so really they didn't have a dog. They were in a zone
Right.
all by themselves.
Right.
But when they saw that children were being beaten over town because they were trying to integrate Woolworth's counter, everybody in my family went to jail
Right.
because they went there and they marched. And they were beat.
Right.
And they went to jail.
Wow.
But they put their lives, they put their bodies on the line.
You have to.
Show that,
You have to.
this is what they supported.
Yes.
So, we all have to stop thinking that what doesn't matter. I don't have any kids in Chester Upland,
None.
but I care.
You should.
I care about the education of our children.
Absolutely.
I care. I care if a senior can't pull a trash can to her curb and you got 5 sons that's in your house.
Right.
Okay?
Absolutely.
What is that about? So I think that, after we thought we arrived, we got complacent.
We did.
and we didn't
complacent.
pass on our history. We didn't pass on, you know, our preparedness.
Do you think people felt as though it was time to write a new history, right? They didn't want to be on that history. They didn't want to be compared to that time. They didn't want to be. They didn't want to be the slave. They didn't want to be the people struggling.
Listen,
and that's what builds character. That's why I say down south they work together. They're a family down there, right? Because they stayed down there. I think the people that came up north, right? They thought they were uppity. They became.
No, I don't think that it was a
No?
thing that they were uppity. They came because they were seeking financial gains.
Right.
The jobs were up north.
Okay.
And not only that, it wasn't as blatant. You know, the racism is everywhere, but it wasn't as blatant as it was in the South. They were a little more subtle. They control you up here systemically.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? In the South, they controlled you mainly with fear, in my opinion. But I can say this, that, you know, I think that, you know, I'll give you an example. And I'm going to hit some people in Chester in the head.
Go ahead, hit them in the head.
At one point, there was a church list of 157 churches in the city of Chester. I haven't purged the list yet, but I'm going to say given, easily, it's at least 120 churches in Chester.
Right.
We have health issues in this community.
Yes, we do.
We have environmental genocide going on.
Yes, we do.
We have a crime problem. We have a health problem, health disparity. We don't have one freaking primary care doctor in our city.
It's crazy. We used to have a couple.
In our city, we don't have one. Nor is there a collective effort to bring them here.
Why?
Stupid. Because listen. So you know, there are things and events that go on there in our community that the clergy, you know, which is traditionally, the church has traditionally been our springboard. Traditionally been our meeting house. It has traditionally been our safe space.
Has it?
Was. But that's why they're losing members. Most of these churches now, the members are 60, 70 years old.
Right.
Young people aren't going up in them.
No, they aren't going to church.
Okay?
Why aren't they
Not
going to
because
church?
of anything they're doing.
Right.
The church is failing our community. Okay? Why? Because we got pastors, they Sunday pastors.
Just for
They
Sunday.
come in here on Sunday and they
Right.
leave on
They
Sunday.
leave on Sunday, right.
They may come Wednesday for Bible
Right.
study or a funeral.
They don't own a house in the city of
They don't
Chester.
own a house. They're
Their
disconnected. They're
kids
not
don't go to
invested
Chester
in
High
our
School.
community.
Ah.
Okay? Yet, you take income from this
Right,
fucking,
right.
excuse me.
That's okay.
You take
That's
income
all
from
right.
this fucking community.
Absolutely. Every Sunday.
You get sabbaticals, okay?
Get your
you
house
get
paid for.
health care expenses. You get,
cars.
and when the church have a house, you may even live in the house
You may
free.
even live in the house. Right.
However, you have no interest. You know, you care about what happens to us spiritually, but you don't care about the physical. If you can't reach me on my physical needs, you'll never reach me spiritually.
No, you will not.
Because my interest is survival and what I have to do today. Do I have food in my house? Is my lights off? Do I have heat? Is my water off? So don't talk to me about heaven. You can't talk to me about heaven
I don't want to hear about heaven.
if I can't get a drink of water or
Right.
something hot.
Right.
Okay? And you got at
You
least
preaching today too.
at least 100 churches, at least given 120. JP, if those supposed to be spiritual leaders would take a 3-block square section from around their church and minister the way they fucking supposed to, okay? Get out and walk in that community. Okay? Talk to them kids in that community. Open up the freaking church. So you
the
can
kids.
have. We had basketball in my church.
Yes, we did.
We had a drill team.
Yes, we did.
We had tutors.
Right.
We had sewing classes.
Right.
We had cooking classes.
Right.
We had a daycare. We had a pool table in our parsonage, which was heathen at that time. Okay? But guess what? The pastor that came went around the neighborhood
Right.
and got all of the kids in the neighborhood.
Yes.
We was in the church every day. The parents followed us.
Absolutely.
Because they wanted to know what was going on up in that church where their kids was there every day.
Right.
They didn't have to go in the corner to find us. Why? Because we was in the church.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't about spirituality.
It wasn't.
It was a safe space. It was a way that we could see each other. We could be a community together.
Right.
Even the bad kids was there.
They do.
Okay? Even the bad kids.
Right.
Because every black kid that worst family, they was there every day.
Absolutely. Right. How are you? Your name? Okay. Right.
Are you interested?
CMP
You know?
Radio, right? We have a foundation. We're located
Volunteer.
over town, right? You can volunteer if you want to learn how to engineer, do a podcast on your own, content creation, all that good stuff, right? You,
All right, sign up.
right. No. We weren't.
I want one of the bags.
Right. What?
That
CMP?
PA Humanity bag.
Oh, they all gone. I got you, though.
Okay.
I got you. No, I got the tan bags. I'm also here with PA Humanities and helping out with them. Right. But yeah, we're doing no more tan bags. But if you want to take my phone number, you take my phone number there. Call me anytime you want to come through the radio station.
Can I shout out Zeno?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on. Come right here.
Come on over here.
Right. Good.
Just shout out Zenos. If you're interested, you can contact anybody you want. Like, just contact Miss Regina or Miss Kathy and just come find us and stuff. Or if you want to be a kudo, either one.
Right. So my cousins and my daughters were Zeno. My daughter was a Zeno. My cousins were kudos, right? Boys, right? So yeah, absolutely. That's a major organization. Getting them ready for the
whatever we can get
experience.
our kids into.
Right.
The more
Absolutely.
that we expose our community and our kids to,
Right.
the better. Because you don't know what's in a kid.
You can't
don't
be
know
it if
what's
you can't
in
see
it.
it.
That's there you are.
So
that's it.
That's why I came up with a
Amazing.
radio station. You can't be it if you can't see it.
If you
right?
don't see it, you can't be it. And that's one of today is a great day. But the problem with today is that people think that this is the end all.
It's not.
Oh, we've done
not.
MLK.
No.
Well, what did you do the other 363 days of the year? Where the hell have you been? Why ain't you out here serving like he did? Why aren't you out here on issues like he was involved on
Every
issues?
day.
Every day. Every day has something going on in our community. Every day something needs attention. Every day.
Every day.
This ain't no one and done.
Every
So cut it
day.
out with that foolishness. Everybody want the photo op though. Oh yeah, I did. I did MLK. We marched.
right.
Well, what the fuck up? Excuse me. What else did you
I don't know
do?
why you keep saying excuse. I do the
Because
same thing,
they keep
right?
checking me on
Right,
my
they
cussing.
I'm
Yeah,
a
they
curse.
trying to check me on
No,
my
don't-
cussing.
No.
They know I
no.
fucking cuss.
They know I
Yeah,
fucking deal with it.
they piss me off.
Deal
Yeah, I'm a
with it.
cuss. I'm gonna let it loose.
Right.
But it's like, like I said, this is photo op day. After this day is over, you ain't gonna see half of these ninjas. Okay? They go ahead and fall back into the abyss in
Right.
their own little individualism
Right.
and fuck the community. Okay? And what I'm telling you all, community, I don't care about who don't do what.
Right.
I don't focus in that. I could give a rat's behind because either you're a doer or you're a donor.
Or you're a donor.
The donors tell you, oh, don't do that
Don't
because
do
they
that.
ain't gonna work out.
Ain't gonna work out. You ain't gonna make no money. You ain't
Oh,
gonna, you,
ain't nobody gonna
how you
listen to
take care of your
you.
kids?
Don't do this. Don't
Right.
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We can curb them. We gonna curb them.
Right, absolutely.
But those of us that are out there that are concerned about our community, who want us to see us do better, want to see us have and create for our community. Okay. I'm calling. This is my ask today. We're gonna come up with what I call a rapid response team.
A rapid response team.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hell with FEMA, the hell with the Red Cross, to help with them people that's supposed to work in our communities, but
'Cause
they,
they don't
do
really
not.
help. They don't
They
really
do
help.
not. You come here and give a little $350 check.
And that ain't enough.
You don't do nothing.
You ain't
The
helping
other
nobody.
communities, you put people in hotels.
Hotels.
You give them food vouchers.
Absolutely.
You give them clothes. You find
Right.
resources.
Right.
But we gonna call them out this year too.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Miss Mayfield and Circle ain't taking no prisoners this year.
I remember when I had a house fire in Eddystone. They were very helpful. And I remember my friend had a house fire, and I was like, well, he ain't get. I said, we not staying in this joint. Like, I don't want no help from them. Like, they don't give this help to Chester.
No.
They-
So,
they give
we
it to me
have to
'cause I'm in
create
Eddystone.
our own.
Man, it was crazy.
We have to create our own. We do it now individually.
Yeah, we do.
We all
do.
show up.
We do.
We all show up.
Speaking of house fires, Titus just lost
Yes,
his house.
yes,
right?
yes.
So I know you're speaking from a
A
place
good
of
brother, a good brother,
understanding-
okay,
great
a good brother, yes,
a great brother, and
who
his- and
needs
his
our
own brother.
support, and we going to support him. We going to support him and whoever else, because we have the capacity to do it. This is what we've always done as a people.
Right.
There's always been that family on the block that didn't have food,
Absolutely.
and the other mothers fed them. Okay,
My
they
grandma did
fed
it all
them.
the time.
They fed them.
Go get your friend over there. Tell him he can't come in unless he take a shower. But here, he can eat this
Okay.
food. Your grandma's so nice. I said, man, she don't even want to let you in the house because you ain't
Man.
shower. But my grandmother loved the community, bro. She was working in the community.
Listen,
always,
we
always
have those
giving time.
community mothers still. We better, this generation better learn from them
Please.
because they Xing out.
Please.
Okay.
Please, you
and
have to
I'm,
give.
I'm of this. People always say, well, you can't tell them nothing. You can't
can.
say nothing to
Yes,
their
you can. Yes,
kids.
you can.
Da da da. No, you're making a choice not to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
are absolutely
You are
making
making a choice
Right.
not to say something to a kid
Right.
that is doing something that's putting themselves in danger. Okay? It is upon us. It is incumbent that I don't care if the mother do say something, because half of your ass, you should have
Let
been
her
there.
say something. Right, right.
If you
Absolutely.
was there and present, I wouldn't have to say anything to your child.
Nothing to
And
your
what I'm
child.
saying to your child may save your child's life.
Oh, man.
Okay? And not only that, not only may it not save, it would save their lives, but you don't know what that little bit of kindness, attention will do for a person.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How come you don't have a podcast?
I ain't got time for a
What you
podcast,
mean?
JP.
You got time to be up here?
I don't
so
have.
what we got to do is we got to figure out an hour. I just need an hour and a half
Lord
of your
Jesus.
week
Okay.
for you to come and talk about environmental justice. And you can bring somebody else to talk on the show, right? Because you've been taking up at least 30 minutes sitting there talking. Ms.
Well, I can sit here instead of
Ms.
sitting over
Zulene,
there.
so I don't. I would,
All right, JP, okay.
We gotta figure that out. Get it in your schedule, right? Just an hour
Between
and a
me
half.
and Dre
Right.
and C4, we gonna
Right,
get
y'all-
it
y'all
done.
got-
Somebody's
y'all
gonna
have to get
commit.
it done, right? Y'all
We have
get it
to.
done
We have
because
to.
There's so much going on with the environmental justice situation. There's so much going on with Circle. There's so much going on with C4, right? You're working in the community, but I don't want to say it's not being seen, but if don't nobody know about it, right? So
Well,
you gotta put it
but
out there.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this too. Don't nobody know about it, but you live in a community where you need to know about
need to
shit.
know about it.
You need to seek it out. Can't nobody come to your house and spoon feed this shit to
Absolutely.
you. And nobody got time for that.
Absolutely.
Okay? So it's a double-edged sword. You can't say you don't know when people in fucking Russia know.
Right,
People in Germany know.
right.
I can't tell you how I feel sometimes, and people come here and they ask somebody on the street about the environmental issues. Oh, I didn't, all right, I get it.
What's wrong?
So that means that Circle has to be, and I have to be better at what we do.
Right.
Our messaging has to be better. But I
Absolutely.
can't come and lay you on my chest and pet you up and say, here you go, baby.
Right.
You need to learn this. You know what I mean? You
have to wanna
no,
learn
let's
it.
get this
Right,
shit straight.
right,
Because
absolutely.
them MFers, okay, walk around every day with a computer in their hand. They can tell you anything about Cat Williams, Cardi B, Sexy Red, all of that bullshit. Okay? That smoke and mirror, I just want to be entertained.
Right,
you want to
right,
be
right.
entertained while you perishing.
Right. Why you
What
dying?
kind of foolishness is that?
Hey, it's our foolishness. It's what
no,
we deal with.
no,
That's
well,
why they feed it to us, because we'll eat it.
That's it. That's it.
People at the bottom always want to see the next person get stepped on or crushed or destroyed, so they laugh at it. It's funny. They find
But
humor in it.
you got all this energy,
But
and
yet
the
you're getting destroyed.
latest energy was the Cat Williams conversation. Okay, JP, I can tell you, I I can't understand it. But anyway, I don't understand it because it has garnered so much energy.
Absolutely.
People are having debates. People want to have fights
Right.
about what Cat Williams said.
Yep.
Cat Williams know what he's doing.
They
It's
all know what they doing.
marketing. It's freaking marketing. He know he got a tour coming up.
Right, absolutely.
It's marketing.
Right. But we don't see it that way.
We don't see it that way because why? We so caught up in the new shiny object. Okay? And everything that requires work or some reading or a phone call, we ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that. You don't even have time to go to your kid's school.
Right.
You don't attend a PTA meeting. You won't go to a city council meeting.
Nope.
Half of you won't vote.
Nope.
Okay? Not realizing that voting determines how much money comes into your freaking community.
Absolutely.
Okay? Census
Say that
determines
again. Voting
determines how much money comes into your community.
Hey, Quan, real quick. Just going to run a setup and just tell the people to come in. They already know the people that's standing outside the drink. They already know. Right. Yeah, I mean, everybody in here already know. Right.
So, we have, as a people, have got to be better. Let's stop concentrating on who ain't doing shit.
Absolutely.
Get off of your ass.
Absolutely.
Get off of your ass. Everybody can do something. I don't expect everybody to get the knowledge that I have. I've been doing this shit for 30 years. 30 years. 30 freaking years.
It's hard.
But I can teach you. I can, and we gotta learn.
And somebody should want to learn. Somebody should be right behind you. Tell them,
Listen.
Ms. Zuline, please teach me.
Absolutely.
Please show me how you are effective in environmental justice. Please show me how you fight the way you fight. And they might not be able to do it the exact same way
I
that
don't
you
expect
do it,
that.
right? Because everything evolves. So,
That's right.
They might
That's
not
right.
be yelling and as upset as you are, right? And they might be able to get in the room and hand them some paperwork and get some things done and knock some people out.
Me cussing and getting
Right.
upset and getting what they call aggressive.
Right.
Okay.
Passive aggressive.
Well, whatever.
Oh, you're aggressive.
Listen.
Whatever you want to be.
I'm not gonna be nice about a motherfucker that's trying to kill me.
God damn.
And now I got you. No. Oh, please don't kill me. Fuck you. We going to war. We are going to war. I declare war.
Right.
You declared on me, and now I war better than you do.
Right.
Okay, I
Right.
use your tools to beat you.
Absolutely.
Okay, you taught me this war.
Yes.
Okay, you taught me, and now you can't manage it.
Right.
So,
Thank you. I think I want to go to college. So I want to.
he don't know what he want to do.
No, I'm serious.
He need online classes because he
Right.
busy too.
Right. Okay.
Okay, baby. Look at my
nun.
nun. Look at my. Got me over here cussing and nuns here.
Right. They okay. They understand.
I
what
know
you
they
do.
know I cuss.
Right. Just keep
They be
doing what
praying.
you're doing. Right.
They be praying.
They be praying for you. But Ms.
They do.
Zuline, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for the community,
That's
for all
right.
the fighting that you do, for every issue that you bring to us that needs to be exalted and picked up and really
Yes.
examined. Right. Thank you for fighting 30 years, man.
That's right.
If
That's right.
if there's no one else in this community that I want to give an award to, it's definitely you. Right.
Listen,
And as
you know
soon-
what?
as
Let
soon
me
as I
tell you
get-
something,
As soon as I
Brother
get
P.
what I need to get, you're gonna get it. But I just have to say thank you, right? Thank you for believing in me. Thank
right.
you for understanding business and allowing me to do what I need to do to stay open and to
That's
continue
right.
to give this platform to the people, right? I said it a long time ago. If you can't see it, you can't be it. So a radio host, a podcast journalist,
That's
a
right.
person telling the news with love, that's who I am. That's all I am, right? I'm not trying to be nothing else. There are many lanes in this highway, and I'm trying to stay in my lane, right? So, Ms. Zuline, thank you for all.
But I'm gonna tell you this
Go
too,
ahead.
JP. You know the lane you may think that you in. You don't know how the highway may open up.
Right. It
Okay.
definitely opens up.
Okay, and it open up in unexpected ways through different avenues you don't even see.
Right.
Okay, so you keep on doing because you don't know what impact you have on somebody else's life.
Thank you.
You don't know that. I've seen you with young men, okay? And like I told you all, I wished that, you know, I got 4 dead nephews,
Right.
okay? And I wish that there was a G-Vine then.
Right.
Okay?
Absolutely.
I wish
Absolutely.
that there was, you know, they had men in their
Right,
lives,
right.
but I'm sure that, you know, sometimes you can't talk to family.
No, you can't talk to family. You
Because
can't.
we too biased.
Way too biased.
You already know where we coming from.
All right, so you got to talk to a stranger. You got to talk to a
Yes,
stranger that's
I
in the
can
life that
open
you're
up.
thinking about getting
That's
into
right.
or was in
That's
the life,
right. So,
Absolutely.
you know,
So shout
I
out to
believe in
G-Vine,
the hope.
yeah?
You know, yesterday we talked about infinite hope, the infinite hope that Martin Luther King had, the infinite hope. And when you're doing this type of work, you gotta have that hope.
Boy.
Cause don't nobody see it
Don't
but
nobody
you.
see it.
This is your assignment,
right,
JP.
right.
It ain't for nobody else.
Nobody else.
This thing I'm in,
Right. It's your assignment.
it's my assignment.
It ain't for nobody
I didn't
else.
realize it in one, and I ran from it.
Right.
I'm like, I don't want
I don't
to.
want
This
that.
thing,
Nah, I
this
don't
thing
wanna
is
do
killing
that.
me.
Right. How
But-
long do you think in your 30 years that you ran from it? Honestly.
Oh, I left here in 2001. My mother got sick. I came back in 2004, undercover. I didn't give out no phone numbers. People would see me hit the city and in and out. I didn't want to read the papers. I didn't want nobody calling me with no issues. I would tell them, oh, we can talk about us all day long. I don't want to know what's going on. I mean, it's not that I don't care, but right now I have to take care of me. I got to take care of me. Because my mind is all over the place.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at kids. I don't even see kids. I used to see kids in levels of pollutants.
Right.
That's when I thought I was going crazy.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I got to get up out of here.
Right.
But this thing about to kill me. So I literally grabbed a bag and left. Paid all my bills in my house. My electric was on, phone was on. I cut the cable off there. But, you know, and then when I came back, I was like, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to live my life. I just want to be at peace.
At peace.
And you know, every year we have a family reunion. We do we have an Easter dinner, a Christmas dinner, and we have a family reunion in the park.
Okay.
And I have an aunt who had a lot of kids. So what we used to do is every year, the kids that was born in that year, we would surround her with them, and she would hold the youngest baby.
Right.
And when I got up to go take the picture of her and the newest baby, JP, I'm telling you, I started crying. I got convicted. And it was something in my ear, and it had to be God, his angels. It said, how can you not protect them?
How can you not protect them?
How can you not protect them? And I'm sitting in there just tears. I'm not my cousins is like, what's wrong?
Right.
I couldn't even explain to them what I was going through. And from that point on, I said, okay, let me get up off of my behind.
Right.
Because you gave me certain skills, and I'm good at them.
I need to take advantage of them.
I'm good at them. You gave me this brain that sees things in a circular way.
Yeah.
You know, people, I don't care what you think about me.
Right.
I don't care how you
you
she
view me.
crazy
Right,
or
right.
my brain don't never stop working.
Right.
Okay? So, and I was equipped that way to outmaneuver. Okay? Because we got real enemies
Yes, we
for
do.
us as a people.
Yes, we do.
So, you know, you gonna do your game, and I'm outmaneuver you every time.
Absolutely.
So, but you gotta work. It requires
yes, you do.
work.
Yes, you do.
You can't sit home and say,
And think
okay,
it's
well,
gonna get-
I think this gonna happen. No, you gotta
you gotta
make
work
things
it.
happen.
Absolutely.
So, the same thing with our community, JP, is vital as to what you do.
Nope.
It's vital
It is.
because there is no other voice. This is our voice.
Oh, thank you.
This is our voice.
It
We
is.
gotta use it and capitalize on it and give him the time, Lord
Right,
have mercy.
Right.
But
right.
it's available.
It is.
And
It
this is this is to reach a certain segment of our population. You're not going to reach the elders with this
You're not.
because they can't figure out how to find
How
it.
to find it, right?
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's a generational thing.
Right.
So you just seen a young lady walk out.
Right. Absolutely. And I seen a couple
Another
other young
future
ladies-
leader.
Listen,
Because you know, leaders they manifest themselves. They let
they
you
do.
know who they are.
Yes, they do.
They don't hang up on the
No, they
wall.
don't. No, they don't.
Every now and then you might get them on the wall. But a leader is aggressive. Is like, I'm not going to say aggressive, but they are.
I gotta figure this out. What is this? What is going on
Yes,
here?
yeah. How can I do this?
Inquisitive.
And I can probably do this better.
Inquisitive, yep. And I want people to come and do it better.
That's right.
There was a time when I was doing the podcast when I said I'm doing it at a very low vibrating force because I want people to think or know that they can do it better than me and come up here and do it. And since that happened, you know, maybe I did it wrong, right? Maybe I should have been operating on a higher vibrating force. That way I could bring stronger people in to help me, right? I understand that now. So, you know, different.
But you do understand things happen the way and in the order in which they're supposed to happen.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
So, you know, listen, I believe this, you know. Yeah, I cuss, but, you know, I'm grounded and I know who keeps me. He has kept me alive.
Yes, he has.
He has kept me away from danger.
Yes, he has.
When people have wanted to kill me.
Yes, he has.
Okay, because they tried it.
Yes, he has.
They tried it,
Yes,
and they
he has.
wished it on me.
Yes,
but
he
I ain't,
has.
you know. But I do believe that JP, you know, when he give you the vision, he give you everything you need. It may not
Absolutely.
materialize when you want it to.
No.
But it's going to come.
Absolutely.
So I wish you nothing but good things.
Thank
You know,
you.
I'm always here for you.
I appreciate
I'm
you.
always here for you. You know, listen, I'll raise my sword for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Okay.
I appreciate
I
you.
don't play about my folks, people I love.
I appreciate you.
Don't
And I
mess
love you
with
too.
'em,
And
and
you
it
know all
won't
you gotta
be
do-
nothing.
All you gotta do is call me.
Oh, I know that.
And
I
I'll be
know
there.
that. Well, we can't tell everybody
Right,
that, you
right.
know.
But they need to
They-
know,
They be
right?
up in our business.
Nah. Well, I don't care about them being up in my business. You feel me? There's my personal business.
Yeah,
then-
that's right.
Then
And there's
my
our business.
And personally, if you call me, I'm there.
That's
every
right.
time.
We know what to do with
Right.
it. We
So-
know what to do with it.
I appreciate you.
But this is a good event.
It is.
I
It
mean,
is. It is. It is.
I
Right?
really think they've outgrown this space.
Yeah, they have. But you know, we have to.
Dr. Molly's here. We got the nuns working the circle table.
Right. I
Thank
gotta
God
get
for
out here and
Sister
get to working
Joyce.
for PA Humanities. I gotta get some stories.
Go
I got
find me a bag.
You gotta tell me. You gotta go in there and talk to Quan Knox and answer that question for me because you got a bag.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
And then plus, some of the members will meet you.
The members of who? Minaret? Okay. I don't have no problem with that. My grandma was a member. Delia Johnson, she was a member. Yeah. That's my grandmother. That was my grandmother, yup. Right.
Don't let his name
Right.
confuse you.
Right. They don't know. They don't know. Huh?
Yeah, but they had a great
Right,
event.
right.
Yesterday was a
Okay.
great event, JP.
It was.
Oh my goodness.
Where was it?
Out at the Media Fellowship House, at church out there,
Where's that at?
350 West State Street. I mean, everybody, they was
You know, I don't have no
jam-packed.
car right now, so I can't. But I definitely.
Oh, you gonna get a
wanted
car.
to go out there. I'm gonna get my car. It's coming.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
coming. It's coming.
It might be a whole lot of digging up dirt there, finding your roof.
That's why I love you. That's why I love you.
Listen,
why I
hey,
love
some stuff, you know, stays in the grave.
Yeah.
Because, you
should
know,
want some things.
our folks back then did some stuff,
Yeah,
man.
we definitely did some things.
They had kids raised as brothers and sisters, was a child. Come on, making a change.
What kind of car is it?
Up.
All right, hold on. Let me get the microphone.
With the mic, get the mic. All right, let me go over here with my ladies.
We have an orange Toyota. You said what kind of car?
Who your car?
With a clergy sign? Oh, there we go. We got it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. If you can hear me, raise your hand. Again, in the back, if you can hear me, raise your hand. The next workshop is about to start. It's on genealogy and finding your roots. The next workshop on genealogy and finding your roots.
Everybody, I gotta go to work. CMPRadio.net. You already know it's the station. Make sure you come down, man. We're here until 2 o'clock. Get down here, man. Get a T-shirt. get a bag. I'm giving out CMP shirts too, so come on down here, man. Let's go.